UFC 300 results. Zhang Weili defeats Yan Xiaonan. Yan Xiaonan will enter her first career UFC title bout sporting a 2-fight win streak, her most recent being a knockout victory over Jessica Andrade last May at UFC 288. Round 1 of the UFC 300 co-main event begins and Zhang Weili swings and misses with a low kick. She opts to let Zhang back up and we are back to striking. Zhang pops back to her feet, but this has been a strong start for the challenger. Weili with a nice kick to the body and then a spinning back fist. Round 2 of the UFC 300 co-main event begins and Yan Xiaonan appears to have recovered. She looks to take the back of the challenger, but Yan does a good job to defend. She takes the back of Xiaonan and begins raining down huge shots. Yan Xiaonan somehow escapes and is able to get back to her feet. Round 3 of the UFC 300 co-main event begins and Zhang Weili comes forward but gets knocked back by a body kick. Yan doesn't follow her to the ground and decides to land some kicks while Zhang is on her back. Weili gets back to her feet and once again looks to find a way inside. Zhang scrambles and is able to get back to her feet. Weili pops back up and lands a nice right hand over the top. Round 4 of the UFC 300 co-main event begins and Yan Xiaonan drops Zhang Weili with a big right hand. The 5th and final round of the UFC 300 co-main event begins and Zhang Weili lands an early takedown. Yan Xiaonan scrambles and is eventually able to get back to her feet. Zhang moves to the back of the challenger and then moves to full mount. Yan gets back to half-guard position, but she's going to likely need a finish to take home the title. Zhang looks to roll for an armbar but then opts to let that go and stay on the back of the challenger.